Morning student. Today we are going to discuss the new lesson market mechanism, how the demand and supply affect in the market and how the price is determined by the force of demand and supply. Market mechanism is controlled by demand and supply. Normally it is not controlled by any administrator, but in some circumstances when the price are highly rise up or highly fall down, in that case the government interfere and government determine the price. So this is the market mechanism. Here price is determined by demand and supply, not by government. To understand the market mechanism, first we have to discuss some points. First is the equilibrium. Equilibrium means balance, where the demand and supply are in the balanced. This balanced situation is called the equilibrium. Now you can see the definition. Equilibrium refers to a situation. Equilibrium is such a situation in which the quantity demand of a commodity equal the quantity demand supplied of the commodity. Now means that situation where the quantity demand of the commodity is equal to the quantity demand of the supply. Such a situation is called equilibrium. Now means when the demand and supply is equal, it is called equilibrium. Now disequilibrium means here there is no balance between the demand and supply. Either demand is more or either supply is more. There is no balance. This is the situation disequilibrium. In the definition you can write, disequilibrium refers to a situation in which the quantity demand of a commodity not equal. Here you will write not equal. Here you will write disequilibrium. And here you will write not equal. Not equal the quantity supplied of the commodity. That will be definition of disequilibrium. Now next topic is equilibrium price. Equilibrium price means that price at which the quantity demand is equal to quantity supplied. Always demand comes from the consumer side and supply comes from the producer side. Now consumer and producer make the bargaining, and at which price they are agreed to purchase. Consumer is agreed to purchase and producer is agreed to sell. That price is called equilibrium price. So equilibrium price means that price at which quantity demand is equal to quantity supplied. Now next, this equilibrium price will be determined either by demand side. Demand side comes from the consumer. Consumer has the utility of the commodity. When the consumer will make the consumption, he will be satisfied, he will get the utility, and for this utility he is ready to pay some money. And second, supply is from producer side. Supply producer make the goods and services, and he expends some money in this, so he wants the cost of it and also some profit. Now it depends on the supplier कि what price he will be ready to take. When the output is more, supply is more, in that case the producer are ready to sell their goods at less price. So where the demand and supply will be equal, that price will be called equilibrium price. Now price determination in the market, demand and supply will determine the price, and how they determine we will see with the help of demand and supply schedule and demand and supply curve, how the price will be determined. Okay, so first we will see the demand and supply schedule. So one column we are going to draw price, so price we have determined 1,900, 800, 700, 600. Now this we have determined the price. Now you will see price you have determined here. Now you will determine the demand. So what is the law of demand? Law of demand says if the price will fall down, demand will be increased one. So if here is the price falling, the demand will be increased one. Now whatever the demand you write, that is not important, but this is important, that this should be in the increasing order. So suppose if the price of one shirt is 1,000 and demand of the shirt are the 30. Producer reduced the price 900 and demand became 40. And producer reduced the price 800, demand has become 50. And on 700 it has become the 70. And on 600 it has become the 100. Now you are seeing that here price are reducing, so demand will be in the increasing order. In the case of supply, we will applicable the law of supply. Law of supply says if the price will increase, demand will increase. If the price will decrease, if the price will increase, supply will also increase, or if the price will decrease, supply will also decrease. So here the price is in the decreasing order, so supply will be also in decreasing order. Suppose the price was 1,000 and supply by supplier 100 piece, and on 900 they were ready to supply 80. On 800 they were ready to supply 50. On 700 they were ready to supply 30. and on 600 they were ready to supply 10. Now we are always seeing that price is decreasing, so supply will be also decrease. Here is not important in which ratio it will be decrease one. But one things you will take the common when you draw the supply. If you see the notice, at one place I have created the demand 50 or supply 50. So there should be one data you have to create what may be equal. Like such you will create that their one data may be equal. I can also write here 60. But when I will write here 60, now in the schedule there will be problems to explain. That is reason I have taken the common amount, some amount common, or only one amount, not each. Now you will see how the price will here determine. Now you see here demand is 50 and supply is 50. So this point is called equilibrium point, because here quantity demand of the sort 50, that is equal to quantity supplied of the sort 50, and both are ready at the price of 800. So 800 will be called equilibrium price. If you see here, supply is more than demand. Supply is greater than demand. Because supply is more, so producer will hold down the price, because he will be worried that if I am not able to sell, our stock will be dumped, so he will be ready to reduce the price. Here also you see, here supply 80, this is greater than demand. Here supply is also more than demand. That is reason the producer will be ready to reduce the price. Here supply is equal to demand. So here the producer will not reduce the price less than this. Here you are saying supply is less than demand. Demand is more, supply is less. So producer will be interested to increase the price. He will make the bargaining to increase the price, because the customer are more, demand is more. Here also demand is more, supply is less, so the producer will increase the price. So you are saying when the supply is more, producer will be ready to reduce the price. When the demand will be more, consumer will be ready to pay more money to take the commodity. So like such, these force of demand and supply go together, and this situation will come where the demand and supply will be equal and the market will decide the price. Now with the help of curve, how we will determine? Always I say that quantity you should represent on OX. So like such you will draw a curve diagram. This is the OX. Quantity you will always write on OX. Quantity is the maximum 100. We are taking here 20, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100. Now here we will see the price. Price is here from 600 to 1000. So I have taken this 200, 400, 600, 800, 1000. Now if you see one demand curve, at the price 1000, demand was 30. Price is 1000 and demand is the 30. At price 100, demand is the 30. And price 900, demand is the 40. So price 900, this is the demand 40. Now price 800, demand is 50. At price 800, demand is 50. And 770 at 700. Now there is a too much less place. I will make here some more place, that is better one. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. Sorry student, in the scaling there was the less place, less gap, so there was going to hodgepodge. So I have changed the scale only for this purpose. Now on 1000 it is the 30. So here is the 1000 and this demand will come 30. On 900 it is the 40. So on 900 it will come the 40. And 850, so 800 it will come 50. And on 770, so on 700 it will come 70. And at 600 this is the 100. So on 600 this will be 100. So you are seeing this is the demand curve. DD, this is the demand curve. Now with the same schedule we will develop the supply curve On 1000 it is the 100. So on 1000 it is the 100. On 900 it is the 80. On 800 it is the 50. On 700 it is the 30. On the 600 it is the 10. So this has come the supply curve. So you are seeing demand curve and supply curve, they intersect to one another on a definite point, and this point is called equilibrium point. So on this point, demand and supply is equal. Here demand is 50, supply is 50. So this is the equilibrium point, and here price is 800. So this is called equilibrium price. So like such, in the open market, the price are determined. Thank you, student.